Part 3, the subscriber calls.
Are you ready?
Oh, I might say your vids are amazing.
Oh, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Okay, so
Yeah,
what is your YouTube name?
Guy Kessler.
Guy Kessler.
Yeah.
Well, it's finally nice to get a chance to talk to you.
Yeah. I've been around for a while. I think I subbed when you had like 200 subs.
Yeah. Yeah, they've grown pretty quickly.
Yeah, you have. I came on the other day. I looked on your channel, the last video you put up, and you had 600 and something subs. I think it was like 650 something.
Yeah, and I still try and make it a good point to respond to everybody who comments.
Yeah.
Because
you
I
do
know
really well.
I hate when YouTubers upload videos and they never respond to anybody. So
Yeah, I know that because like there are a few YouTubers that I know who respond to as many people as they can, like Domus Live and Typical Gamer. They just responded to me several times.
yeah.
But I tried to message like Mr. Boss for the win, nothing back.
Right. So what is the one thing in No Man's Sky that you're looking forward to that is confirmed?
Well, I'm looking forward to being able to, the ships having this like this giant online where you can pretty much do what you want, make your own story path. Me and my friend, we want to become like not really bounty hunters, but we want to be. He wants to own like a cargo ship, and we want to do like sort of roleplays or things where he owns the cargo ship, and we just fly around and fighters, escorting him from planet to planet, making as much money as we can, building up like an empire.
Yeah, that's exactly what I hoped that the game was going to turn into, whether Sean Murray wants it to or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think people were going to find a way to get together and stay together. Even if we don't have those big cargo ships, I think that you're going to end up having these intergalactic armies, so to speak.
Yeah. I have one question. Like, is it one giant online, or when you go to another galaxy, it kind of cutscenes and goes to the next galaxy? Because I was talking to a friend, and like, I don't know how it works, but on Xbox One and PS4, the maximum they can have in a server is 64, and PC it's like 190, I think. I'm not quite sure.
Well, look at PlanetSide 2.
Yeah.
They're talking on the PS4 version that you can still have over 2,000 people per server. So that's a lot of people. And with the universe being as big as it is, you're not going to come across 2,000 people in one area in No Man's Sky. So I don't think that poses a big problem to them. So, I'm sure that it's separated into tiny little different servers, but it's all one universe.
Yeah.
To where if you go into another galaxy, I don't think it'll let you know you're in a different server. I just think it'll just happen behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So
it's kind of what I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm not, I don't know for sure. That's just speculation, but it's,
it's
just me and you using common sense.
Yeah, it is. I am throwing a pretty hard question at you by doing that. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine. What is something that has not been confirmed that you really want to see in No Man's Sky?
Well, I want to be able to. My friend, I think he messaged you, and he kind of said, I think I ticked you. He thinks he ticked you off a bit because he kind of sent a ton and one messages at you.
Oh, that never ticks me off. Never.
Well, I don't know. Like I think I don't know his name. I know his name. His Skype name is Big Chris.
Okay.
His YouTube name is Christian Communist. I'm not quite sure.
No, I never get ticked off with spamming comments, and I'll never.
He wasn't spamming. He just had lots of ideas.
Yeah, and they're all good ideas. I think a Christian, and then was a weird last name or something.
Comux.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah,
he was the one who told me about your channel.
He's a good subscriber. I like that guy.
Tell him if you ever speak to him. Tell him that because he was the one who told me about your channel. He comes on Kick and tells me about this game called Kick, which is a messenger service. He tells me about this No Man's Sky game, and he tells me about your channel, which I have to go to check it out.
Yeah. So, what is that one thing that hasn't been confirmed for you?
Oh, I would really, you know, the big ships. I really hope we can have the big ships, and I hope the selection of guns, they like be able to have like some sort of assault rifle-ish thing as well, because the multi-tools, that looks really cool. But I want to be able to have some sort of like assault rifle thing, so you could like not just be like a commercial, but you could also be like make some sort of army.
Oh, yeah.
And have like, a ship which you can actually walk around in. Like while one guy is flying, you could just be walking around the back of it. But that sounds pretty cool.
Yes, it does. And did you read in that article where he actually said something about a Millennium Falcon type rip-off dropship?
Oh yeah.
And you know, that excited me. I'm like, wow, that's because the Millennium Falcon is a very big ship. So
I know.
So there might be hope for all after all. So for
Yeah,
the big ships.
When I heard that, I was kind of like Millennium Falcon's such a big ship.
Yeah. All right. So do you want to give anybody any shout outs? Any
That Chris
friends?
coming next. Yeah, give him a shout out. Like, he's pretty good. Like, he was on to tell me about your channel.
Okay. All right, bud.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, I have nothing more to say except that the No Man's Sky is going to be a good game. I just have one sole kind of like scare. It's because Hello Games is sort of an indie game company. They haven't really made any super big games before.
Right.
Like, I'm kind of thinking, well, if this is their first like huge game like that, like no one's really made a game this size before, and it could potentially go wrong if something's wrong. Like, if it's say 2,000 people on a server and the server crashes, it's gonna be quite big.
Yeah. It does pose a lot of problems. But Sean Murray did say that this is a game that he sees that he's going to be making for a long time. So, and who knows what the future entails as far as what he wants to add. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good experience.
it's got the probability of being just one of the best games ever made.
Yeah, it's definitely a game changer. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, if he pulls it off, and it is what it sounds like already, it is going to be one of the best games I would ever have played.
I agree. I just want to thank you for subscribing and liking and commenting on my videos and taking this call today. And you know, I appreciate all you guys, and the subscribers are you and all the other ones. You're the ones that make this channel what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, but in the future we will do longer calls. So
Yeah. Before you go, I want to ask one quick channel question.
go ahead.
Will you upload when GTA 5 next gen and any new games coming out in the future? Will you do like tutorials and like guides on those games?
I was thinking about it. I just, you know, with the new subscribers, you know, it's like a fresh flower, you know, so I don't know what would deter a lot of people if I started doing something different. But I do got a lot of ideas that I would actually like to start doing. We will see. I'm a big Grand Theft Auto player. If you look at my older videos.
Yeah, I did. I watched them all.
Yeah, thank you.
I like the redneck one.
Yeah. So I'm probably going to.
You're a 360 player.
No, PS4.
Yes, PS4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you so? I guess I'm gonna get a PC, so I don't really care what system comes out on. Yeah, just I think you should ask your subscribers personally and see what the response is, and you doing the tutorials and other games as well as No Man's Sky. It's been an honor speaking to you.
Dude, it's been more of an honor for me to speak to you.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Thanks for calling, man.
Okay. You're welcome.
Have a good night.
I will. Thank you.
Of all the things that I have done here on Cobra TV, this has been one of my most favorite. If you didn't hear yourself in this video, stay tuned for part 4. Until next time.